Hi everyone, I'm Katie the Crafty Blog Stalker, and in today's episode I'm going to show you how to make a cute knotted headband using an old t-shirt. So let's get started. This is the t-shirt that we are going to be using. It's just a simple tank top. I think it's from Old Navy. It doesn't fit me anymore, so this will be perfect. And the first thing we want to do is cut some strips out of the bottom. Now, as you can see, the front of this tank top is shorter than the back. So we're actually going to turn it over because we are going to fold the tank top in half, and we want to see where that line is because we want to be able to cut a complete strip. So we're just going to flatten this out as best we can. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to take a good pair of scissors, fabric scissors, and the first thing we're going to do is just going to kind of cut this. I'm going to use a ruler there just for reference, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just going to cut off that uneven base. And cut off that finished seam of the shirt. Okay, we don't need this. This is trash. And flipping over, I can see I still have a little bit of that hem there. So I'm just going to cut again, just to cut that off, because I really don't want that, because it won't stretch as nice, that hem piece. I'm just going to cut that off. Flip it over, and it looks like we're good. Now what we want to do is cut 3 more strips that are each about 2 centimeters wide. Okay, so I'm going to put that ruler there again for reference. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to cut. Well, that one's closer to about 2.5, but that's okay. As long as all of them are about the same width, it's fine. So there's one strip. We're going to do it again. And then we need one more. Now we're going to take these strips. We're done with the top piece, so we can put that aside. We're going to take these strips and we are going to stretch them. So we're just going to open them up and give them a little stretch. Now you'll see as we stretch, they kind of fold in on themselves, and that is what we want it to do. We don't want to stretch too tight to where they become super thin. We just want to give them a little stretch. Now we're going to bring back our scissors and we are going to snip off those seams. So then we will be left with 6 strips, and we're going to snip off the seams on both sides. Now we are going to separate them into 2 piles of 3. Now to make it just a little bit easier for you to follow, I'm going to take this section here, and I've got 2 different colors of washi tape. So I'm just going to put some around each end. We've got our pink end and our green end. We're going to start with the pieces that do not have any tape on the end, and we're just going to turn them kind of into a fish there, or a ribbon shape. Then we're going to take the piece with the 2 ends, and we are just going to kind of lay it on top and make a U. We're going to take this end of the fish and pull it out from under and put it on top. Now we're going to grab the pink end of the U, and we are going to pull it underneath our fish. We are then going to take the green end and we are going to weave. So we are going to go over the top of our fish, underneath the pink side, and then over the top again. Okay, so the green should be on top, weaved, and the pink is on the bottom, weaved. Now we are going to begin just slowly pulling and tightening our knot. You want to keep everything, the ends even. And there is our cute little knot. So we've got the knot of our headband all done. Now we're going to bring in some of our scrap from our shirt. Grab our scissors. We're just going to cut that open. And we need to cut 3 pieces for our headband. So here are our 3 pieces, our 3 squares that we cut out of our extra t-shirt. We've got 2 that are about 4 by 6 centimeters and 1 that is about 7 by 10 centimeters. We're going to bring in our knot, and the first thing we're going to do is decide which side of the knot we like better, because that will be the side of the knot that is facing out when we are wearing it. Mine actually both look fairly similar, but I think I like this side best. So I'm going to put the side I like best facing down. I'm going to bring in my hot glue gun, and I'm going to glue across like that. Just take our glue, and we'll put it on here. We're just going to glue that down like so, and not glue it to the table. Okay, then we're going to turn it around. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Fold that a little bit. We're going to glue that along the edge. We're going to trim those edges. And then we're also going to trim those sides as well. Do that to both sides. Okay, now we're going to bring in our larger piece. Make sure that's stretched a little bit so it starts to curl. And then we are going to glue this piece on to the longer strip like that. So again, just with some glue. Put some glue on there. Glue that into place. And then we're going to take the other side making sure not to twist it. You want to keep it nice and flat, or you know how it would be on your head. And we're going to glue that. So I'm going to put some more glue on there. And then we're going to glue these pieces over like that. And this piece isn't quite sticking, so we're just going to put a little bit more glue in there. Hold that piece down. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to fold the top first. So we'll add a little bit of glue. that over. And then we're going to do the same with the other side. Add some more glue. Whoop. Don't stick your finger in it like I just did. And there is your headband. Now you want to make sure it's good and dry before you put it in your hair. There's the back side. You can see it's really pretty sturdy. Feels nice and dry. So now I just get to put it in my hair. Situate it right where I like it, and you can either have it right there on top, you can kind of put it to the side. There we go, that's much better. Isn't that cute? I want to thank you so much for joining me today. While you're here, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming tutorials. And of course, you can always find me at my home base at thecraftyblogstalker.com. Thanks, everybody. Bye, and happy crafting!